All right, Hillary Clinton was just speaking to reporters, something that she was been criticized for not doing enough. And among the issues she raised were the tax returns. She said she has submitted hers for years. Donald Trump has yet to do the same. And that it must mean, quoting here, he has something to hide. There are other things that are coming up in that, including the release of all of these emails that she has told reporters, nothing there. Look the other way. Move on. Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi with us right now to respond to that. What do you think of what she's saying? Move on. Nothing here.
Oh, Neil, of course she's saying that because there's so much there. I mean, for it to come out that the Secretary of State of the United States of America didn't know what C meant, that she didn't know it meant classified, is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. And that she didn't pay attention to certain classification levels, that the Secretary of State had 13 mobile devices and 5 iPads. That's unheard of, and I agree with Rudy Giuliani. I believe it's criminal. Absolutely.
I don't know whether it's a case.
She obstructed justice.
I don't know if it's a case, General, of the best defense is a good offense, but they're going after Donald Trump and specifically you over his failure to disclose a $25,000 contribution a few years back in 2013 to a political group that was connected to you. And whether to open a fraud investigation against Donald Trump, that this smells bad, according to one Clinton official. What do you say?
Smells bad. Well, let me tell you, I will not be collateral damage in a presidential campaign, nor will I be a woman bullied by Hillary Clinton. This is about her trying to deflect everything she did as Secretary of State. And as you saw, we've sent a retraction notice to newspapers who have printed anything about this that's absolutely untrue. And Hillary Clinton will not bully me.
All right, so back to this, if you'll just indulge me. They said that you personally petitioned for this money to Mr. Trump himself. That's not true?
No, this is about what she is saying is about, no, of course I asked Donald Trump for a contribution. That's not what this is about. She was saying he was under investigation by my office at the time, and I knew about it, none of which is true.
But the fact that he did not disclose that contribution led many to believe that there was some pay-for-play influence here, was there?
We immediately disclosed it, of course, on our reporting, the $25,000 from Donald Trump. We reported it, and he reported it through a different entity, which had the almost identical name, if not the same name, as my entity, my PAC. And so they cleared that up with the IRS. They reported it, but through a charitable organization by mistake.
Do you think in Florida, with the Marco Rubio winning the Republican nomination to recapture his Senate seat or to hang on to it, that it was deemed a setback to Trump insofar as the state is not friendly to Donald Trump now, and that moderate forces, not those gather populist rage like Trump are going to succeed?
Oh, no, I think Donald Trump is going to do great in the state of Florida. I think our military support him. I think absentee ballots are very important in Florida. They always have been and always will be. And I believe it shows that Marco Rubio, of course, won the primary and will be our next U.S. Senator, as he should be. And yet Donald Trump overwhelmingly won the presidential primary. So, no, I don't see any disparity there, Neil, at all.
All right. Pam Bondi, thank you very much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
And Neil, welcome back. You look great. It's so good to see you. Welcome back.
Your eyes must be a little blurry, but I do appreciate that.
No.
Pam Bondi, the Attorney General of the fine state of Florida.